Hello and welcome to Brandy's Poetry Corner. I'm sure you remember parties. It's not that long ago since we had parties. There were parties in the past and there will be parties again. I suspect no party was ever quite as wonderful as this party. It comes basically from the imagination of Noel Coward, which is probably all you need to say about it. It is of course also a song, but I'm going to read to you I Went to a Marvellous Party by Noel Coward. Quite for no reason, I'm here for the season, and high as a kite, living in error with Maud at Cap Ferrer, which couldn't be right. Everyone's here and frightfully gay, nobody cares what people say, though the Riviera seems really much queerer than Rome at its height. Yesterday night I went to a marvellous party with Nunu and Nada and Nell. It was in the fresh air, and we went as we were, and we stayed as we were, which was hell. Poor Grace started singing at midnight, and didn't stop singing till 4. We knew the excitement was bound to begin, when Laura got blind on Dubonnet and gin, and scratched her veneer with a Cartier pin. I couldn't have liked it more. I went to a marvellous party. We played the most wonderful game. Maureen disappeared and came back in a beard, and we all had to guess at her name. Dear Cecil arrived wearing armour, some shells and a black feather boa. Poor Millicent wore a surrealist comb, made of bits of mosaic from St. Peter's in Rome, but the wait was so great that she had to go home. I couldn't have liked it more. People's behaviour away from Belgravia would make you aghast. So much variety watching society scampering past. If you had any mind at all, Gibbon's divine decline and fall seems pretty flimsy, more than a whimsy. By way of contrast, on Saturday last, I went to a marvellous party. We didn't start dinner till 10, and young Bobby Carr did a stunt at the bar with a lot of extraordinary men. Dear Baba arrived with a turtle, which shattered us all to the core. The Grand Duke was dancing a foxtrot with me, when suddenly Cyril screamed "Fiddle-dee-dee!" and ripped off his trousers and jumped into the sea. I couldn't have liked it more. I went to a marvellous party. Elise made an entrance with May. You would never have guessed from her fisherman's vest that a bust had been whittled away. Poor Lulu got fried on Chianti and talked about esprit de corps. Maurice made a couple of passes at Gus, and Freddie, who hates any kind of a fuss, did half the Big Apple and twisted his truss. I couldn't have liked it more. I went to a marvellous party. I must say the fun was intense. We all had to do what the people we knew would be doing 100 years hence. We talked about growing old gracefully, and Elsie, who's 74, said, A, it's a question of being sincere, and B, if you're supple, you've nothing to fear. Then she swung upside down from a glass chandelier. I couldn't have liked it more. There, one day I will go to that party. I haven't quite managed it yet. I hope, in a little while's time, that we can all have parties again, and they will be fabulous, even if not quite to the standard of Noel Coward. If you want to read more poems, Brandy Pearson on YouTube. I have a little channel there. Go for it.